It wasn't on my microphone. That's fucking awesome. I didn't have my microphone working. Oh, and I just realized it probably also doesn't have your Discord audio. I have to actually activate that real quick.
You would just play at the same time.
There we go. Now you're on. Also, you said my name. Thankfully, it didn't get picked up before I switched it, but you did say my name.
She's away. Okay.
Anyway, magic boxes?
Okay. This is gonna be a day. This is gonna be a day and a half. Holy shit, man. Oh my god, dude. Oh man. Oh, dude. Okay. Magic boxes. Green is storage. And you have to upgrade it. As when you click on it on the bottom, you see like 1 out of 80.
Mm-hmm.
That means 80 is the current total. So you can upgrade it through progression. Like there's progression stuff going on.
Yeah.
So that's how that works. Hold on. I'm just gonna dump a few items in here. Okay. Let's go exploring now.
Come.
I should actually hold on. I'm gonna craft it. Oh no, we got one. Hold on, never mind. You might notice you have 2 starting bags. I would click on those, by the way.
I do. A storage heart can be placed anywhere.
Okay, so delete the storage heart and the crafting heart, right? And then add this place the 2 ones that look just like these ones here. See these 2?
It's not wanting to delete.
You just put it and there's a little delete slot.
I'm putting it in the trash slot. It's not listening to me.
It doesn't delete right away because it deletes when you die.
Oh.
But you can put stuff over it, like, and then it's also delete. So like, let's say you have put acorn, put a chest above it, and then take the chest out, and then yeah, it's the same thing. But
This gave me a lot of stuff.
yeah, they're starting bags.
Okay. So do you want me to put my crafting interfaces or my storage units on top of the ones that we already got over here?
Yeah. Got my ear. Dude, my ear's been painfully hurting for like 2 days.
So that theoretically makes it to where we have more storage?
Yeah. If you can see it, it said 80 before, and now it says 160.
Okay.
It is becoming nighttime. I think we should find a cave.
Probably gonna go for the same. Oh.
Magic's a little harder, and we also have a whole new class called the Rogue class.
Oh yeah. Don't we want to be a specific team?
Oh yeah, we can. Be blue. I like blue.
It won't let me put on my headphones.
Huh. I got a stool.
Is it not a toggleable item?
No, it's an equipment. It's an equipment type item.
Also just got hard tack. I don't know what that is. Squirrel staff.
Oh, it's a summon item.
Mana crystal. Bombs are pretty useful.
I would go to the cave right now. Monsters are gonna be spawning quite soon. Oh, I got a spear.
What do you think's more powerful, the squirrel or the topaz staff?
Any or? I think it just depends on what class you want to go for.
Boom. There we go. Give me my mana star. My mana star.
Sorry. I just did that. Fury. Dude, I got like such little sleep. And I didn't even get anything done. I was so sad. Because it all got corrupted. And I killed myself.
What got corrupted? Your world?
My audio.
Oh. That's awesome. Why are you placing your chests randomly?
That's not... No, those just naturally generate. What do you mean?
Oh.
Did you really think I was doing...
I was confused. I was like, dude, why are you wasting chests like that?
No, why would I... Yeah,
I don't know, man. I don't know. That's...
That's some actual secret Terraria Pro stuff where you just get more... The secret item goblin guy will put items in a chest if you lay them down, you know? Ah, fuck. My ult tab for a second. Ow! So, I don't think you... you might have noticed there's 2 new bars on your screen, right?
Yeah. The red
So
and
those are called
gray one.
green. One's not filled. It's green. So one's called Rage and one's called Adrenaline. Adrenaline is during for boss fights specifically, where you get like a ×2 damage. If you're not hit for a certain amount of time. And
Yeah.
Rage is all the time when enemies are nearby, though there's items that make it charge whenever. And that's like a 1.5 damage boost, I think.
Yeah.
So those are specifically for when I enable something happens called death mode. So you know how there's like difficulties when we were playing last time, we put it on expert.
Mm-hmm.
So we're on something called death mode. It's essentially makes the already difficulty even harder. So.
Because why wouldn't you want it to be harder?
Yeah, exactly. What's the fun in that? Okay.
All I know is that I'm blind.
Mineshaft! Yippee! Ugh. Oh, this went like nowhere. This way. I'm currently looking for gems so I can get a gem hook.
Is that cheaper than any other type of hook?
Not necessarily, no, actually. They're just really good.
Oh.
Better than the normal hook. Because the higher the gem, the more distance you're able to do it for. You're able to go, so. Oh.
Yep, I think I got all the tin that I can from there.
Ow. Ow.
What are you ow-owing about?
There's a blue slime after me.
Ooh,
trying to
here
ride
comes my
this
favorite
go-kart.
part, where I find free stuff because I'm on a minecart.
There was nothing.
Oh.
That one Family Guy clip. There's nothing. Thank you, son. Recall potion.
I don't remember how I'm supposed to leave carts.
Escape.
That is
Ow.
not how you leave carts.
E maybe?
Yes.
Owie. I got hurt a lot. Died.
Ooh, I got some glow sticks.
Those are pretty good. How did I put them in there?
Vehicular manslaughter?
Yup. Why would you do that, Chase? Okay.
a good question, Pluto.
Fuck. Yeah, why would you do that? Oh man, dude, I should have woke up better, dude. You got no one watching right now, though, so you're good.
Bots.
Bomb defusal squads when they hire me. They
I did not find any heart crystals.
There aren't any. I didn't find any either, Shizu. I did not. I did not find any.
Oh yeah, I forgot. I can just like press crouch and it'll pull up a glow stick.
What's your crouch?
Well,
Shift?
the normal.
Shift?
Yeah.
That's your crouch?
Well, there's no crouch in this game, to my knowledge.
No. But in games, do you have that as your crouch?
Actually, that's more of a shift button. Or...
That's what I said.
I really just fucking said that. I really just said that. I really just said that. I meant it's more of a run button. I really just said, you know, I think shift is more of a shift button, actually.
You know, I was like, man, if you have your shift key as your crouch, I don't know how to think about you anymore, man. That's a crazy thing to have. Ow, 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 ow.
You also got killed by a yellow slime?
Yeah, I did, man. Jeez, it's tough times out here, buddy. Hold on. Do you have any cobblestone on you?
I have 20 stone blocks.
Okay, yeah, put that in there so we can have a forge.
Yes, sir. If I don't get eaten by the zombie.
Well, if you get eaten anyways, you're just sent back here.
That is true. So what you're saying is that I should kill myself?
Yeah, actually, He's like, kill yourself now!
Don't need that, don't need that. Fallen stars are pretty good, don't need gel.
The funniest thing about him, low tier god, is that, you know he's like a fighting game player?
Mm-hmm.
He sucks. He's just known to be bad. And it's the funniest thing, because he thinks everybody else is bad, when he himself is complete ass. World token, cycles, difficulty mode? I don't even... What the...
Statue of Calamity? What happens when it's placed?
Nothing. It's just a cool statue with a giant C.
Well, I feel like if I put that inside of the thing, it'll just take up space, won't it?
Well, it could.
There we go. Now we have two statues of Calamity. Apparently, no, that's a music box.
Mine's a music box. Yeah, mine's a music box. Mine be playing music. You can hear it right now, actually.
That's what that is.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna make an aglet. Oh yeah, hold on. Here, where are you? Look at this.
You can crouch?
No, this is a step stool.
Oh.
I just placed the up button. I was looking at a mod. I saw somebody play with a mod that you could place images in the here. I'm gonna see if I can find that. Hold on workshop, because then we can try that one out later.
The crafting station's much bigger. Huh, did you already get the forge put in?
Yeah, I did. Yeah, here it is. Image paintings. So we could add GIFs and stuff. So like, I don't know if anybody donates or anybody in your like Discord server wants something on this stream shit.
I just got an achievement. You can do it. What can I do? Oh, death mode is active. Click to select a difficulty mode.
You can't. Oh, only I can.
I just noticed it.
Yeah.
The only squirrels that can exist are the squirrels from inside of my staff.
What an interesting thing to say, you know?
Yeah.
Okay, I crafted a flare gun. This can be used later.
And don't I need, like,
I'm gonna
4
head to
falling
the
stars
world.
to make fucking
Yep.
mana
I'm
crystals?
heading to the evil biome. I'm gonna go look for something in there. Try not to die and get some good. I don't know. You can craft heart crystals, by the way. That is a thing you can do.
What do you create them with?
Stone? Healing potions and something else.
I seriously don't know what I'm supposed to do with these headphones, because it won't let me equip them.
Just trash them. They're useless. I'm gonna be honest. I never use them. I think they're an item. Like you can use them. Like you left click on them and then you select a music or song. I think that's how you're supposed to use them, but I don't know. I never use them. Okay, bird feather. Hey, Warframe slime. Get out of here.
Let me
The
get
two places
out
I'm trying to
through
go
this
for
direction.
are for the boomstick. Ah, here it is. Evil biome. Okay, I found the first evil biome on the right side.
Stupid blue slime.
You know, unlike FNAF, where Mr. Scott Cawthon vaguely tells us the lore, the Terraria devs just gave us the lore, all on a wiki form. They're like, here, just read this, and they're like, oh, okay, I died. It just instantly shifts me to your point of view, by the way.
Oh, you see me mining in a hole? A
Yeah,
dark
right before
hole?
it made me respawn. Yeah, I was like, wow. Interesting. Okay.
Yeah, I'm in darkness.
Shizu, let's see. Yeah, you need like healing potions. I don't know what mine are called because I have a Bloodborne texture pack which replaces the name of them, but it's like the secondary one. If you want, or if you could please start on the elevator, that would be nice and helpful.
The elevator, gotcha.
Near our base, directly next to it, because I do plan on making housing. But
I don't have regeneration. What a shame. Or if I do, it's really fucking slow.
what?
If I have regeneration, it's really slow.
Yeah, without the band of regeneration, it's pretty slow.
Does it need to be more than a 2 block differenced hole?
No,
Come.
it doesn't. We can make it larger later on, and I can work on that.
Oh yeah, I forgot. I'm supposed to place the rope first, aren't I?
Ow, ow, ow. No, you don't. You don't have to.
Oh.
Ow.
I just placed
Back
a
off.
fucking bomb on top of me.
Did you really?
I didn't kill myself, but I did place a bomb right on top of my body.
Squirrel, do your thing. Oh. Fuck. Inked by water. I mean, I guess. I'm debating on what class I want to go for. What are you thinking on doing?
Same one I did last time.
Mage, I want to tell you, not that good in this mod. I mean, it is. Okay, there is a boss dedicated for you, so you could. But holy cow, are some of the other ones stronger. I mean, I guess. It depends. I don't know. Mage... I guess they did kind of fix the mage issue. Because it has a slow startup. That's kind of the thing. It's whatever.
Theoretically, if I don't run into water, I could just mine down forever.
Nope. lava.
Lame.
What did I get? Drop me something. Oh, a Wolfram battery. Nice. Can you give me the mounts? There's a cool mount that's a low percent chance that's pretty good to use. Huh.
Forget how deep this hole is going to end up having to be.
I'm just looking for the jungle biome, because I want to get an early game boomstick.
What's the red one do?
What?
What's the red bar do?
Oh, that's rage.
So I'm becoming more and more angry the more I mine?
Yeah, I would look through your settings and pick an... They're not set right now. Even your vein miner. I have vein miner, and I don't think it's set to any button for you right now, because you have to manually set it yourself. I would go through those control settings. Go to settings, control, and just scroll all the way down. From Hull Potion. Nice.
Recipe
Boomerang.
browser, vein miner. What am I actually bounding?
Nothing. Like I said, it's not bound to anything right now.
What do I bound it to?
I usually have it as my pointer button.
What-
Oh, I'm out of torches. That's what's happening. Oh. I see.
It just says excavating.
Yep.
Is it actually gonna do anything?
Yeah, go find an ore and it'll work.
Oh, it has to be an ore in order to excavate?
Yeah.
I see.
It's a vein miner. What the? It two-tap me! That's not nice.
I got a little bit of water in here.
That's not too bad. I do have a wormhole potion,
fine
so
for
I
now.
can teleport to you when I need to. I'm gonna go back and do some things. Get some materials. I'm trying to find two biomes specifically. There's a new ocean biome called the Sulfuric Sea. It's a pretty cool biome. You get some good food out of it for fishing. And then another one. I forget what it's called. There's a few new ones. There's a new evil biome that spawns on hard mode. Oh yeah! There's planetoids now.
Ow.
In the space. Are you drowning or dying?
No, the worm is attacking me.
Dying. So dying.
Gotta love sandworms.
True.
It's a giant sandworm, too.
I think you're a
He's
giant
dead.
sandworm.
Hero Brian Sandworm? Is that what you just said?
No? Did I say something?
And you were trying to make me think I was crazy, like I was losing my mind.
I'm so confused. Your sandworm? My sandworm? You sandworm?
We all sandworm.
She's alright. My room is so hot. I'm scared. I can't even turn on my fan because it's gonna sound like just the entire time. It sucks because I have a giant fan. And I'm like getting a crunch. God, I hate the weather down here, man. I wanna go back. It was cold. 30, like, most of the year. Yo, what did I get? Energy core. Oh, I got a flight item, though it sucks. But I did get one. Meaning I am immune to fall damage. found this tundra biome.
If I don't get killed by this water, I should land right into a set of rails. Okay, don't drown, don't drown, don't drown. Come on. You can survive this. You can survive this. Come on.
Place some bombs down, man.
Oh, I'm inside of a house.
That's pretty cool.
I'm kind of trying to breathe right now. My rage thing's all the way at the top.
Oh yeah, there should, like I said, it's not set to anything probably. Oh, what did the house give you?
I
Should we go
haven't
just in
gotten
it?
it yet. Okay, I got a strong mace, some bombs, shurikens,
Pretty good.
recall potion, gills potion, torches, silver coin.
It's pretty good. So the jungle's on the left or right side of the world, by the way. Tundra is on the left. Heck off. How many gems do you have, by the way?
None to my knowledge.
Let's
I've
see.
just been digging straight down.
Becoming nighttime, methinks.
I know. Do not destroy your torch. Man, you are the smartest man on earth, I have to say.
You. Yeah, okay, she's away. Oh, ego going on there.
Yeah. That's what I get told.
Oh, I got the mount. Let's go.
Can I get myself out of this hole, please?
Oh, is there no evil biome on the way? There isn't. Oh my god, there is no evil biome on the entirety of the left side of the world, by the way. It just is not. I died
You were decapitated.
by a goblin. I gobbled on his nuts, you know?
Damn. Crazy to say that, actually.
It's just what happened then. Okay, I got some new items.
Oh, that's awesome. This
Well,
minecart goes directly to the end of the mine.
Oh, nice. Oh my god.
Okay, it seems to lead us back to that cave from earlier.
Hmm.
So it's the same mine shaft.
Oh.
I do not want that torch to be there, actually.
Okay, it is nighttime. I'm coming down.
Only CC. You're 100% right, whoever just commented on my video. That's awesome.
What'd they see? What'd they say?
They were just agreeing with the video, clearly.
Oh. No hate? Have you gotten any hate for it, like you were predicting?
Thankfully, people have not been hating it as much as I expected them to. I need that torch to be on the other wall, because this is the rope wall.
Why don't they delete it?
But every time I try to place a new torch, it never listens.
Oh, I'm out of healing. Oh. No, I'm not. What? Let me heal. Hold on. Let me mine it. Oh no, I was placing up. So much Oh my god. That's my fault. Hold on. I got it though. Hold on. Actually, I can fix this. Let me. I don't have any more recall potion. Oh my god. I'm a buffoon.
Steel Wool hates marketing. I 100% agree. They haven't done anything about Secret of the Mimic, other than one trailer.
Yeah, I'd be better working on my videos if I had my ADHD medication, but I haven't taken it in like weeks. So I've been kind of... Ow. I would have had it done probably by now, but... Nick's the only... my roommate's the only person within this house who has... Well, I'm out of recall potion. What the heck? And he is like...
running out of everything.
I do. No, he was like, I told him yesterday, I was like, can I please have one more? And he was like, no.
Yeah, that sounds like him.
He's an asshole. He's currently playing not Dead by Daylight. God, I hate that the game sucks, but no, he's playing Dead Space.
I haven't played Dead Space in years.
We're gonna die. She's really gonna die.
I am.
Die from the hater.
This is canon.
My fucking ear, bro. Nagging me. Can you not? Buddy. 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 Buddy.
Swapping? We do not want to swap.
Swap what?
I'm trying to use my vein miner, but it says it's excavate. Oh, that's how it works. Never mind. I'm just stupid.
What'd you think it was? What were you
How are we
trying to
gonna
do?
get rid of all of this water? That's what I want to know.
Keep it for now, because we're gonna need it once we get closer to the bottom. Because there'll be lava just a bunch of lava will be happening. I kinda need that. Ow.
Just your arms got torn off. What's going on there, buddy?
Today's not my dead man. I'm not getting any of the items I want. Well, can I craft any of them that I need? Any range item. I can make the blunderbuss. That's not the one I want.
Yeah. My health is about to go out. I drowned.
Where's the feathers that I have? Here we go. Okay, what do I need to make? Because there is...
Okay. Back down the hole.
Is really the only thing I can make?
Don't. God damn it.
Yeah, I knew that was gonna happen. Bro, for gore, he has fall damage.
Clearly, I did not. And now I hit a wall before actually hitting the bottom of the ground.
Well, I'm gonna try to get to... Oh, no.
God damn it. I'm not getting down there anymore. The water is just a little bit off even, so it doesn't allow me to jump in there.
There's another water pond. Hold on. There's some more water flowing down.
Is our storage and the crafting
Yeah,
table...
it's because you mined it a little off, dude.
Is our storage
I
and
fixed
crafting space, like, connected to each other?
Yeah, they are connected. So blue's for crafting, and then green is for storage. But yeah.
I meant, like, if I use it, will they automatically use the resources that are inside the main storage system?
Yes.
Okay. peek. Can I pull out my glow stick? Thank you. I have a feeling that's gonna hit a wall, and I'm not gonna be very happy when it does.
Go pass.
I'm about to drown again. Because every time I go to build a hole, it destroys the block behind me, killing me.
Rip.
I hope this is actually mining the correct space, unlike last time. Or maybe I should just allow myself to die multiple times.
I don't know. I'm gonna head to the jungle as best as I can.
Are those flying jellyfish? Because that doesn't look like water to me. It is flying jellyfish. Interesting. Let's hope I don't die on my way down. Nope, I'm definitely gonna die on my way down. Shark food?
Shark bait. Ooh, ha,
I'm
ha.
pretty sure I died the completely normal way of drowning, not being eaten by anything.
No, sharks don't spawn till hard mode.
I forgot, I'm gonna have to fight a ghost if I destroy this.
Yup.
Hello, Pixie. Do you need my help? Oh, there's a heartstone over there, you say?
What? Dude, the Hearthstone locations have been taking me off, man. We have not found any.
What'd you do to the heartstone demons? Or angels, or deities?
Nothing. Man, I didn't know that. I think they're just a little weirder to locate now due to the, Oh, found the jungle biome.
Okay, it's been gathered. And now all the water is pouring in here.
We need to look for a mushroom biome.
I have not seen one of those yet.
Because there's a specific boss for it.
Ooh, there's a heartstone right there for you.
Oh my god, I just see that. Let me out, let me out, let me out.
I don't know if I'm off base now. Fuck, sandworm. Ow. Perfect.
Oh, hey!
What'd you find? Oh, a whoopee cushion?
Yeah.
No fucking shot.
You can make a fart in a bottle with that thing.
Did you just see what I found again?
What?
That
A
means
heart
in
crystal?
this cave there were 3 heart crystals.
Oh my god.
That's actually insane.
I won't come down here right just yet.
Okay, whatever you say, boss man.
Okay, you may now come. There's a little thing if you can maybe make to it. Oh, big gap, big drop.
Man, This is a huge waterfall. That's about to be destroyed. Thank you, Sean. Everyone's laughing on Twitter right now because Pinky Pill's art is going around again. And she depicted William Afton as
people
fucking Family Guy.
Yeah.
What in the actual fuck just happened? Why am I floating in the ground?
Oh, I got so much amethyst. Oh, one of those traps. Yeah, those are pretty neat. Let me find the... Hey man, can you help me? Robert! Robert!
I hear a zombie, but I don't see a zombie. Ooh, that's a lot of pots up there.
Hey.
That did not go the direction I wanted it to.
Make sticky ones
gold?
next time. No, topaz. Ow! Ah, black slime! Now I'm blind a little bit. Oh, it's darkness. Oh my god, 2 of them.
This water's gonna fill up a lot of our space.
Hey. I got 2 of them. Yippee.
You found 2 heart crystals?
Yeah, I did.
What is the spawning on this?
I don't know. A little bit more random, I guess.
You're fun, Fazbear. Thank you for enjoying my video. I thought it was pretty cool. And this stream probably isn't going to be what most people watch my stuff for, so I'm not going to be surprised if anyone shows up for this stream. This is just the first time I've ever gotten to play this game. The Calamity mod, anyway. I've played Terraria for 2.5 seconds earlier.
Yeah. That world's still... we could work on that one, I guess.
I'm so scared that we're gonna run into something. Charlie being the... I'm gonna consume it. The ultimate guide says all kinds of stuff. I don't know. You'd have to...
Isn't that like the ultimate guide, like not even the most accurate thing? The publisher getting a lot of shit wrong or something?
Yes. You would be right about that.
I was like, because I remember people were talking about that and I was like, oh, interesting. I'm stuck down here, by the way, because I don't have a refill.
There's a way to deal with it. You know how to deal with that.
Okay, Mr. Cavebat, can you kill me? I know I have a lot of health now.
That's what we're just gonna keep doing. I'm just gonna keep jumping down, mining what I can, dying, and then doing it all over again.
Oh, it's a windy day.
That seems to be the strat, anyway.
It's like the only thing we can do right now.
But yeah, the
okay.
ultimate guide is not particularly everyone's most valued source of information.
I got a hook now. Let's go.
Because almost every single guide that has ever been provided has usually contained some sort of mistake. Hello, Ghost. And it comes to a problem of, if there's one mistake, how reliable can it be? Just remember that the ultimate guide also said that the mound could be one of the twisted ones. Which is still one of the funniest ideas that was ever created. You gotta thank John FNAF for that. Although, it's pretty good evidence if I ever want to use it for the video I just made. Saying, why would the why would the guide bring an importance to something like this unless it was important for understanding the lore? I could totally do that. It's always been one of those things of, if somebody lies to you, how reliable can they be used as a source of information? Sure, some of the information they say might be true, but once someone's become an unreliable source, trusting them is a bit silly. Like, you're not wrong for trusting them, but I would say if it came between what the Ultimate Guide said and what Scott Cawthon himself said, I would probably trust Scott Cawthon. But Lord knows, most people don't even trust Scott. Cough, cough, the Talbert files. The mound being Elizabeth, it's perfectly fine, but under that interpretation, the only issue that I found was something Draz mentioned, that the minigames are likely supposed to be in reference to the characters that are, like, on the gravestones, and unless we're talking about bite victim runaway, then that would mean that one of our gravestones isn't being mentioned inside of Midnight Motorist. Although I'm not out of the idea, because the other popular idea was that Golden Freddy was actually thrown into the lake, which is why we have so much lake imagery, that he was thrown into the lake and that's where his body is, not at the bottom of the mound, which is perfectly fine. But again, you still have to answer that question of, then what's its connection to the Lorekeeper ending? Why do we get that? I'm just gonna keep having problems with ghosts.
Why do you keep breaking the tombstones?
Because I keep dying here. That's what happens.
Oh. Okay, I see what's going on. Oh, you could just work on making a little house, I guess, for now, if you want.
Yeah, sandworm. Die.
Ow. I made it all the way there. Now work on the house. There is the wood.
Mine, 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 mine. He keeps trying to attack me from the direction I have my pickaxe, so it just keeps hitting him with the pickaxe. The best weapon known to man.
I'm gonna pull up the wiki real quick, see what items we can get this early.
Water bucket, release!
But usually I'm able to skip most of this. But I'm trying to find one thing, and I think they changed it. Oh my god, dude. Let's see. Armors, furnitures.
Billions for skill, first time.
No, items.
Possession with security weapon.
Items. Weapons.
I don't know. The way you can interpret those mini games is a lot of different ways. Cause, well, I guess you don't place Midnight Motorist later the night of Charlie's death. That's gonna be the very annoying next video, which a lot of people aren't going to like, but it's something I also wanted to propose, which was the idea of Minigames 87. No one's gonna like it because Foxy Go 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 being in 1987 is something nobody will agree on, but it's still a video I wanted to make as well, because it's an interesting question of why would FNAF 2 be the only time we see minigames that take place at different locations? because for the most part, the FNAF 4 minigames have a directed central set of locations. So does Five Nights at Freddy's 3, being the memories of the bite victim. So does Sister Location. Every other game has the minigames be directly correlated within one straight narrative. That would mean Five Nights at Freddy's 2 is the only one that does not take place at the same location in every single minigame, which is a tad bit silly. Which is the direction that I'm going to end up taking with it.
Okay.
How would you interpret Charlie as the first possession if you think Midnight Motorist? Unless you think... I don't know when you think that Charlie dies then. Makes sense after all the minigames in relation to the game. Yeah, and I think really is the hard pill to swallow. I see a bunch of blue coming from direction, so I think I might have found a mushroom biome, but I could be wrong.
Let's go.
If you come down to the bottom of the hole, there is no water, but it will lead you to a mushroom biome.
I have a wing. I have wings.
Ooh.
So I don't have fall damage.
I got a pixie over top of me. Where do you want to take me, pixie?
Anyways, this is probably not our first boss we're gonna do. The first one we're gonna do is a different one.
Yeah, it is 100% a mushroom biome. But, as I was saying, Fazbear, it's a hard pill to swallow, the idea of Foxy Go 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 being in 1987, but I think it is possible, only because we don't actually see the room of Kids Cove, and I feel like you wouldn't make an entire room call it Kids Cove if it has, nothing changed other than being, a blank room with just Funtime Foxy in the corner. Why is Funtime Foxy just randomly in a corner and not given a stage like everyone else? The only real argument against it is that we've never actually seen this stage, so how can we know it exists? But, there's a lot of stuff we're not directly shown in the series. How do we know a kitchen exists in the FNAF 2 location? How do we know bathrooms exist in the FNAF 2 location? Just because something's not directly shown to you doesn't mean it doesn't exist. And plus, FNAF 2 teasers. It shows Mangle and Foxy both behind a pirate's curtain. It would make a lot of sense that there's a pirate's cove at the FNAF 2 location. We just don't see it because it's not the main camera. The only thing, Wizard, is while I do agree that it's not the most satisfying answer, I have become more comfortable with the idea of First Wound being about the missing children's incident, only because Fazbear does make a good point of why is that speech directly about the MCI the entire time, and then for 2.5 seconds he just says, oh yeah, and my daughter Charlie died here one time. It would just make more sense that the wound first inflicted upon him would be the missing children's incident itself. I don't think it's the same as the FNAF 1 building, but I am really open to it being the same as the Fredbear's Family Diner building, which I do think you made a video on. I can't remember. Yes, you did, because I specifically brought it up to you inside of DMs. But, the thing is that they specifically say they left that old location to rot. It wouldn't make a lot of sense for it to be the same exact location if, one was quote-unquote left to rot, and then it's not left to rot. Because I really did feel pretty sad when I was watching, Narrow's video, and they had listened to the, or looked at the transcript, which said that no, Fredbear's has been closed for years, and I was like, dude, come on. Purple Guy is differently kind of explained on the novel trilogy. Chubby Afton is Foxy Go 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 and Take Cake. Skinny is Save Them. I think it's just sprite differences. Because the same argument could be technically used for... Well, I don't know how different the version of Freddy in Take Cake is from normal Freddy. But I think the sprites don't really prove majorly anything. But I do think they can be used as more proof for them all taking place during the same time. Since, you know, William Afton is depicted one way, and at this time period, why wouldn't he be depicted the same way during the same time period? Why am I off to the side? Oh, that's why. Because I was digging off a part for you to get over to the mushroom biome.
I just jumped down.
What'd you need from over there?
No, there's just a thing down there. A little house that I got some loot from. I got speed boots now.
It's just like we talked about earlier. While I'm not... I think there is evidence for MCI 87. There's just one big major glaring evidence against it, where, you know, the old location was left to rot. Why was Freddy's closed in the first place if it's not about the missing children's incident? It'd be a little strange to be talking about rumors that came from the older location to suddenly be like, oh no, that's not talking about the missing children's incident, that's talking about something else. That's my only major issue with MCI 87. Other than that, it'd be perfectly fine. It has lots of evidence suggesting it. Mostly the movie, but... why was Fredbear's closed? Or do you mean that just in a... Fredbear's is another example of a location we didn't have evidence for being closed? Because I made a whole video today about that. Or I said that even as early as FNAF 2 and 3, it was already determined that Fredbear's Family Diner was closed due to Golden Freddy being killed there. The only issue with that is he says it's been closed for years and refers to it completely different from the way that the FNAF 1 locations referred to, or he doesn't refer to them very similarly at all. Plus, he worked at the original location. He did not work at Fredbear's Family Diner. And it wouldn't make sense for this to be the grand reopening of Freddy Fazbear's Pizza if, you know... And plus, the locations don't look anything the same. Because you have Follow Me, which is a complete remodel. Though I suppose if you're arguing remodeling, sure, you could possibly make it work. I might have gone off direction again. I don't know.
You have... You're not towards the, Oh, you mean like just the hole in general?
Yeah.
You could've. I can check. But I'm kind of dealing with some shit. This place had no goddamn heart crystals, and I'm sad. They usually do.
I found a heart crystal.
Nice.
Hello? Can I pick up my mushroom torch? Remember when Follow Me in 1988 was debunked since the game came out on the stream description? Yes, Wizard, I do. I do know about MCI, or Follow Me 88 being debunked. That was a very, very strange pill to swallow of, yeah, Five Nights at Freddy's 3 kind of just outright tells you that the Follow Me was after FNAF 1. Just trying to flesh out ideas for MCI 87 because I just thought of it and found it intriguing. Don't know. I feel like if they had a set of missing children's incident and then found a kid in the back alley, I feel like that would have been plenty of evidence to lock William away. because they already knew that it was William. They just didn't have a way to prove it. Ah, you gotta love vein miners. What was debunked? I've never thought of it. 88. 88 was debunked because it quite literally says in the description that when they first found Freddy's, all that they could find was like the shells of the characters. That's exactly how Follow Me ends, showing us the shells of the characters. You have the end. You have Follow Me, which specifically ends with the shells of the characters all being in front of the safe room, and then showing us the bad ending where we see the shells of the character heads, the FNAF 1 versions, not some pre-withered or whatever the interpretation was, because 1988 was always the interpretation that it was the pre-withereds because they had buttons on them. So that must mean that they're the older versions of the costumes, because I remember this. I tried to argue for it in the past. But now that we know that the withereds don't exist, they're just the normal animatronics withered, then... Okay, yeah, I'm off by the hole. The hole's off.
How could you do this?
This isn't very good.
I'm trying to work on some.
Yeah. So it was debunked pretty early on. It was mostly from the idea of pre-withereds exist, there's buttons on these versions of the characters, so that must mean these are the pre-withereds before the events of Five Nights at Freddy's 1. The only issue is, as we've already said, it makes multiple mentions of shells being used. And that's not the only part, it's the fact that we quite literally have posters from 1985 depicting the Freddy's animatronics as not that way. As the exact same as the sprites. It's supposed to be a connection between the posters from Five Nights at Freddy's 3 and the art style inside of the Follow Me minigames. The same thing happens with Save Them. Save Them, because back when we covered Five Nights at Freddy's 2, we came up with the idea of the pre-withered location, which was essentially the belief that they had the withereds used at FNAF 2, and I still believe they did. But... one of the strongest pieces of evidence was quite literally a picture that said, "My Day at the New Freddy's," that had Freddy, Chica, and Bonnie all in their classic colors, and everyone was like, oh, that's perfect evidence. But in Save Them, we see the animatronics, the toy animatronics, and they're displayed in the same exact position with the same exact colors. So we can't use that as definitive proof that the Unwithereds were used, because that specific poster is a tie-in to the minigame. It's an art style, just like how Mangle has a pink face in both the drawings and inside of the minigame. It's supposed to be a connection between the minigames and the art style. So, FNAF 3's was debunked from day one of 88 being the location, and now Scott has put in multiple pieces of information saying no, the standard, the classic animatronics are the exact design they've been since 1983 when the location originally opened. The thing is that the safe room being open, again, isn't a contradiction. People try to find contradictions where there isn't contradictions. They just assume that the safe room being sealed is what sealed William Afton inside the room. Even though that's most likely not to be the case, that's just to say that the safe rooms are no longer supposed to be, like, available to the public. Whatever was inside of it is no longer able to be found. Ow. I did not hit the right area. Meanwhile, Pluto over here is just having to hear me talk about Five Nights at Freddy's.
I'm chilling trying to make a fucking house, man. It's not going the way I want it. Let's scrap this roof. Scrap this roof.
Bum bum, dum bum, 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 bum.
I'm just dying in heat right now.
Bum
Man.
bum bum
Kinda...
bum bum. Oh yeah, I forgot there's no water at the bottom of it. Being real, I believe Follow Me, like, 2013 to 2015, lol, I think he was not spring locked for very long. One of the theories that I was coming up with, only because of a conversation that I had with a friend, was Follow Me 2005, because the events of... No, it was Sister Location 2005. Follow Me 1995 is the one that I was trying to play around with for a bit. Because that's when he dies inside the novels. It's a whole thing. But, Sister Location 2005 was what I was trying to go with. Which, obviously, that means Follow Me has to take place before 2005. And the reason I was going for that was because, Mike is supposed to look just like William Afton, and the last time Elizabeth would have seen William Afton would be when he was 35 years old, somewhere around there. So that means most likely when, you know, we're seeing Michael Afton in Sister Location, he's probably around 35 years old, which if he's like 13 during 1983, that would mean he's not 35 until 2005. I don't know why I keep jumping down this hole. It's not going to change. There's still no water down here.
I want to imagine Sisyphus happy.
Maybe I'm just insane. Water can just stop dropping?
Yeah.
That's insane.
Yeah, I think this is fine. For now. I mean, you can come with me to the jungle.
I suppose.
Yeah, it's this way.
Let me craft some stuff. I haven't crafted anything. What do we have? We have some iron bars.
We've got quite a few things.
I might make myself an iron chest plate. Can I craft myself? Yeah, craft. Okay. Did it put it in the chest, or did it put it on me?
It usually puts it in the chest first, so you gotta...
Okay.
It should show up on the bottom. There's a little bottom area. And after you craft it, you can just grab it. I'm currently just crafting stuff. Okay.
Okay.
How many do I have? Oh, I can make this. Yeah, I can make this. Okay.
Okay. I got myself some armor now. Didophobia at minimum has to take place in 1999, since Wade says how phones became traceable now. 1990.
Where are you?
Well, that just means that
This way.
Rory has to be taken before phones were traceable. It doesn't mean that that's when Didophobia has to take place. Or, oh, at minimum, yeah. I don't know what the heck I'm talking about. Didophobia is a really, really weird story, because by all means, William shouldn't be kidnapping anyone after the events of after the events of Circus Baby's Pizza World, which is like early 1995 currently, what I believe. So, that would place, or 1985, that would place Didophobia in like 1995, which obviously it can't be, so.
I think I dropped my whip. Did you pick up a whip, perhaps?
I don't know. All I know is that I'm trying to kill this guy.
Okay, check real quick.
A Wolfram chain?
Yeah, I'll come up. Yeah.
Oh, can I drop it?
Yeah, just, yeah, there you go.
I wonder if I can put this in here. No. It doesn't work. That's so far. Was Rory grabbed a Funtime? The thing is that he doesn't know what the Funtime animatronics are at all. He doesn't even know what the Freddy's animatronics are. I got killed somehow.
Oof.
But yeah, Rory doesn't know what the Funtimes or the classic animatronics look like. He just refers to them as the bunny, the bear, the chicken, the fox, the glossy doll-looking thing, or whatever the hell he describes it as. I think he also refers to Funtime Foxy as being a pirate, even though Funtime Foxy's not a pirate. So that would mean Rory kinda doesn't know who these characters are. He was kidnapped at a time in which they weren't exactly popular, which either places it No, because the rental service would have been Intel sister location. The only issue is the question of, do you think Didophobia takes place after the events of sister location or before? Because the animatronics aren't possessed during the events of Didophobia, which becomes a really tricky problem. I would probably place it after. Yeah, this is true. Although I remember there being an entire problem that people had being that, why is the bedroom clean in Didophobia, if that's the case? Did you go into a cave, perchance?
When?
In, like, the red biome?
Yeah, I did. The evil biome, Crimson. Yeah, I did a bit ago, but not now. I'm not there now.
Oh.
I would get out of there.
I'm being chased by
tried
monsters who are going to kill me.
Yeah, I tried going to the jungle. That's where I was trying to go. Wait, can I make everything here?
Do you
No, I
keep
can't.
dying like I am?
Yeah, we gotta go this way. Why'd you jump up there?
Because I like being on top of the house. You got a problem with that?
Oh, yeah, I do actually. We should stop that. I still have no armor. What's your health at?
160.
Same.
But yeah, Didophobia's placement's weird, because if he doesn't know what any of the animatronics look like, and it takes place after, then that would mean, yeah, Didophobia is after sister location. But then the question is, why would William kidnap a kid that late into the timeline without, like, killing him?
He's probably bored. It's like, yeah.
He's like, you know, I just have these experiment rooms now, and I already committed to my experiments. There's nothing else I can learn here, so I'm probably just gonna throw a random kid in there and see what happens. And then he died.
Yep. I'll back up.
Damn,
Okay.
my health is really low. What's up, Alan?
Okay, seeing you.
What's
seeing
up,
you die
Rage?
Like that.
Do you trust the Faz facts being canon, yes or no, after technical FNAF tweet, like FNAF 1 opened in 1988? I think, regardless, I think it's true. Even if the Faz facts are proven wrong, I think most of the information there is pretty much confirmed true. The only major issue people had back then was the confirmation of Rockstar MCI, which isn't even true, considering that the classic versions or the original Bonnies and all that stuff would probably be referring to the Springlock suits, since we now know that the Rockstars are probably Springlock suits. So there's nothing really established in those facts that couldn't be true. I also think FNAF 1 takes place during 1993, so yeah, there's nothing in them that would go against what I believe, so it's not.
Hey, if you want to do anything, that desert biome you might be past are approaching. Dig down and explore.
Dig down inside of the...
There also might be a little hole you can go into, but there is some stuff we need from there, because that's the boss we're going after first.
Man, I hate slimes. Why are they like glass slimes?
Which ones?
In the desert. Often abandoned Rory after Didophobia, after sister location makes sense if he was Springlocked years before the story. It makes sense if he was like Springlocked 10 years ago. But when would we place that then? I mean, if we were to say William was Springlocked in like 2015, then that would place like Didophobia in 2025. Would you believe that? Yeah, I saw what Technical FNAF said. I think that's lame. That's what I think. I think Scott should have never treated the series that way, and should have never made it to where people can write their own lore. I think that's
What do you
silly.
mean? That's cool. That's lit.
I think that's silly to have someone have the responsibility of writing a lore and then letting those messages get leaked. That's like all the cool stuff that was shown in Into the Pit game that has no lore relevance at all. I just see a bunch of hearts inside of a little cave. What the heck's that about?
Get out of here.
Giant Antalion or antlion swarmer. Is that a guy I should be worried about?
Who? Let me see.
Giant antlion.
No, I can get him. It's not horrible. Oh, it's not horrible. I'd be more worried about the guy behind us.
Oh, it's just a bunch of healing?
Yeah, like I said, I'd worry about that guy more. This place is dangerous as hell, but we need a certain thing to kill for a boss summon
4 years
item.
before Didophobia, and Didophobia happens 10 years after Rory was kidnapped when After spring-locked. Well, technically, William can be spring-locked at any point in time, as long as it's just before Rory, you know, becomes conscious.
Is Rage mad in the chat, perchance?
Rage did say rude.
Sorry, Rage. You cannot join that. Get the hell out of here, buddy.
Do not puke at me, bro.
I'll do what I want, actually.
Insane. So how far are we actually going to get into this game today?
Today, depending on how long you want to stream for, I really would like to get 2 bosses down.
How long from now do you think that's going to be?
Not too long.
Because what I will say is, I do know that my family usually has dinner in like an hour or 2 from now.
I think we could do just prepping today, in all honesty.
Kim. Ever heard of a logbook water park? I have. I did see that theory on Reddit, and I can say that it is not something that I particularly took as strong as others.
Why? Okay, the cactus hurt.
Maybe they shouldn't.
The cactus. What do you think they're gonna do?
My health has not regenerated yet.
Do you not have healing potions on you?
Oh yeah, I completely forgot I had those.
Press H.
H?
Yeah.
Oh. I forgot there's like a time delay that happens whenever I use them.
Yeah, there's a little debuff. Stops that.
But as I revealed on stream earlier, the sequel is going to be about Minigames 87, which is also going to be hated, and the threequel is going to be Andrew 5th, which will be pretty cool. I like Andrew 5th as a concept.
Yeah, but then will they like it though? How much hate do you think you're gonna receive?
I think it's going to be one of the less hated ones, because it's probably the only way people are going to feel comfortable with the idea of Crying Child being Golden Freddy, and only Crying Child. Because if the 5th missing child was Andrew this entire time, then people would probably be more accepting to his existence. Although I'm going to leave it ambiguous, because I can't, like, throw all my pieces towards that idea. Did you die?
A bit ago, yeah.
So you're telling me I have to face off against this giant ant by myself?
I'm facing some storm lions right now, and I got...
You're pre-MCI.
Okay, I got what I needed for the boss.
Andrew pre-MCI after return to the pit 2 days before the MCI page. I know that there's lots of different ideas that were a result of Return to the Pit. But Return to the Pit was actually one of the strongest pieces of evidence for Andrew Fifth. Because I'm pretty sure the last child that he brings in is a male victim. And specifically having us see only 5 kids again after the Into the Pit game showed 5 kids with red pants and 1 kid with black pants, showing a difference between whatever the 6th kid was and the other 5. What if that 6th kid was actually Bite Victim, the shadow child that wasn't actually there, whereas the 5 kids that were actually killed in that event was Andrew and, you know, the main gang, Susie, Jeremy, Fritz, and Gabriel. Guys just aren't on my... you don't see it yet, but you will. You'll eventually see the vision. And when you do, the world will be a very brighter place.
No.
You don't think so?
Nah. Okay, I finally got armor now.
Okay. I can deposit all items. Will that remove items in my hotbar?
No.
Well then, why... Well, sure, do it. How much storage can we fit in here? 160 items? The last child can be Fritz? Not under most interpretations. I mean, technically, under, you know, Bite Victim being Golden Freddy, yes. Fritz would be the last child. Because, Help Wanted shows us...
My cool armor set. It can transform me into this.
What the heck is that?
It's an armor. The Wolfram armor.
I could have sworn there were other types of torches that I put in here. Because I want to keep all my torch types on me. Oh yeah, we can probably use rope to get down at some point. We want to continue our portal to hell.
Yeah, we can.
Charlie, Andrew, Susie, Jeremy.
Okay, Storm Surge, Sun Spiral Staff. Ooh, that's not too bad.
Ow. I have no idea what's going on.
What?
All I see is fireworks.
I'm trying to see. Okay.
Oh, let's go ahead and put down my rope.
I'm gonna go make a. So I'm gonna need you to make a boss arena in that desert biome. So come with me. I'm gonna show you what you need to do.
Don't I need like a lot of wood?
Yeah. Hold on. Oh, it's better. Because I don't think death mode is the greatest mode it should be playing on. Because it keeps lagging or glitching on me. One of the jellyfish.
Ooh, sunflowers glow. I didn't know that.
What?
Sunflowers glow. I didn't know that.
Yeah, they do. They also give you a passive buff when you're near them. For monsters to not spawn frequently.
I just fell into an underwater cave.
Yeah.
What the heck is that thing?
I need you to flatten this land. Like, make it flat.
Make this entire land flat.
Well, from here, where I'm at.
Let me get over to you. From right here.
Yeah, make it flat.
On this
I'll
level.
come back and I'll help you. Yeah.
Sounds like a plan, man. Apparently it won't let me. I just realized I got rid of my axe. Aren't I a smart man?
Yup.
I'm sure I can build a new one. Right? Spirit of Vengeance
Yeah.
have 2 different versions with subtitles. Sure, wizard. That sounds like a really cool idea that I have seen people say before. It's not one that I believe, but it's certainly an idea that I can understand the logic of. It's a pretty good theory. If Cassidy existed.
Don't mind that right now. I got what I needed though.
Just keep getting killed by monsters. I don't know what I'm gonna do after Andrew Fifth, though. That was not a pixie. That was something else trying to kill me.
I'm coming. Bit. I need to die. So that's what I'm gonna do. Get on me. Get on me. Get on me.
There we go.
Please. Please, thank you. Okay.
Yeah, this is definitely gonna make destroying this land a little more difficult.
I'm coming to help though.
I forgot sand drops.
Yeah.
Except clearly when it has something inside
hold
of
on.
it.
Hold on, hold on. There's some mining potions we can go grab. Hold on. Let me grab those.
You're the expert, not me. The only thing I'm an expert as is making incredible Five Nights at Freddy's theories.
Aren't you stopping that next year though?
Huh?
Said, aren't you stopping that next year though?
This is true.
Oh, I got something. Oh, that's not too bad. Okay, no, potions. We need potions. Mining. Then we need equipment.
We're actually getting some spicy takes. People saying they don't agree with the theory. Okay, okay. Let's see how far it gets. It's only been 5 hours so far since release. Ow.
Alright, here you go. Press B for buff. Yeah, see?
This is much faster.
Uh-oh. Get me out. Thank you.
Thanks
There we
for
go.
watching, Fazbear. See you later. Hope you enjoy work. I keep getting hit by the sand and keep thinking that it's us hitting each other and getting confused about what the heck's going on.
Yeah.
Like, there's no way this guy activated PvP just randomly in the middle of the game. Surely, right? Come on. There we go.
Wait.
Bro's trying to kill me.
What?
Bro enabled it for 2.5 seconds.
What did I fucking hit you? Piece of shit, yeah. I will be streaming later, I think tonight, if you're willing to sit down and chat. I'm gonna play Elden Ring Randomizer.
Yum.
I didn't mean to do that.
I don't know.
And I'm gonna create a secondary channel for the VOD stuff.
Yeah. I have one just called Shizu 2 that I put everything that can't be recorded or monetized on. Like my music videos. Or they will be when I'm actually done with them. Hey, we're being shot by dehydration blasts.
Well, I got him.
There we go.
Okay. All the
Ow.
cactuses you have, turn them into platforms.
Well, I don't have any cactus. Remember?
Oh, that's right. You forgot your axe. Okay, well, I'm gonna do this then. You just try to keep these guys off my ass.
Sounds good. That's a job I can do, theoretically. Hit H. Bro's flying.
Yeah, I've got a little jetpack. I've also got a hook. I got that earlier.
Why does it just randomly have robots?
Think you could escape me?
Vulture. Hello? Thank you, game. There's clearly some pieces of sand we missed. Go ahead and destroy those. So that way everything can be clean. Did you want me to mine into this fountain as well or no?
Hold on, I can do that real quick, because I'm gonna make it into the platform. So let me just...
There's just a vulture court. Or, nope, that's a living vulture.
There we go.
Reminds me of the Super Mario Brothers 2 characters. Where is...
Oh, shit. Some up here.
I keep getting tricked.
Here we go. Alright, this is just merely an attempt.
Whoa. Sandworms. Giant sandworms.
My boss bar is not working. Hold on.
Yeah. And they aren't like despawned, are they?
Yeah, they are. We're dead.
Damn.
Okay, that was just merely an attempt. I knew. I knew.
We're gonna need much stronger pieces of equipment for that.
Okay, so yeah. Speaking of that, we're gonna finish this house and make a pylon. That's our first thing right now. So wood.
Okay, yeah, I've been streaming for an hour and 40 minutes. I was gonna say, why does it say I've only been streaming for 13 minutes? What do you mean? It has not been 13 minutes.
That's just the regular wood background.
Otherwise, that must have been one long 13 minutes we've been streaming.
If we got this far done in 13 minutes, I'd be very impressed. To be fair. I would have been very impressed.
I do prefer the soundtrack of What's at Our House than the others at the moment.
Yeah, it's a pretty calmful one.
It's not repetitive. That's the only issue. That's why I don't like. I can't hear the cave sounds anymore because every time I go down there, they just get repeated over and over and over again.
There's other cave biome songs, so I think it's just the fact that that's the main one.
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna spice up this build.
How do we get more of these storage devices?
Craft them.
What materials would we use for such a construction?
Chests, and silver or tungsten.
Do I need a scroll staff?
No, not necessarily.
Don't need this. We'll keep that though. No, because I'll need. Yeah, we'll say no to that.
Now I need a
mushroom.
A chair. I need a table and a chair.
Gel.
2 of them.
I got 15 cactus. Never mind, I lied to you.
It's fine. I already placed it.
Lens?
What?
I got a lens.
Yeah, you'll need that.
Anyway, I grabbed my axe back, so this time I shouldn't be stupid and break it. Ooh.
We might. Hold on.
Cactus sword?
This is gonna look ugly for a second. Don't mind it. Okay. This is just so I can have an NPC right here. I'll make a little shed thing. Hold on. I'll actually spice up the design. Also will at some point for the house, but the materials we've got right now, there's no good.
I've maxed out my stars with the mana that we have. There's 2 more mana crystals.
Okay.
And
I don't think I'm gonna do mage, so
we have 24 more fallen stars. How do you build heart crystals?
Hold on, let me check.
Do you have the materials for it?
I can check. Hey, that's you! Where's my... Okay, we need rubies. We need, stone block, ruby, and, health potions. The one that do 100 healing. So we need to find rubies.
So it's just a luck of the draw thing.
Yeah, just finding rubies. That's just really the only tedious part. Ah!
Cactus pickaxe.
Okay, I'm going to head to... Actually...
Ooh.
Stealer. That's perfect.
Lucky horseshoe negates fall damage? I don't think we have the materials for this, but... No, it says any gold bar, and I guess it considers platinum to be gold? What?
Yeah.
Huh. That might be a smart thing to grab. I don't know. No, fall damage is a pretty cool ability.
Okay, well... I got some of this. Where did I put the fishing bait?
Yeah. Are you going fishing?
Yeah, I am somewhere. In a different biome.
Where's our rope?
I don't know. You can search it.
Because, yeah, we have like 900 rope.
Nice.
Chances are we should be able to get anywhere we want with us.
What?
I don't hear any sound. Oh, because we hit a torch.
Yeah.
It's definitely going to be an annoying part of this process, but it's not something that...
Or if it goes down
didn't
far enough. But yeah, I think yeah. That was me. That was my accident. I forgot to clean it up. But I'm going somewhere.
There we go.
What frame?
Yeah, I've heard this song like 10 million times, and now it's messing with my brain. Why am I being blocked from placing any more? Oh, because it spawned off into a completely different section.
Yeah, I'm currently looking for a certain debuff that I can get from fishing. Let me check where they are.
Because we didn't actually make it that far into this cave.
Buffs and debuffs.
Whoopsies! I let go.
Why would you do that?
Masochism?
You have that? I'm
I don't
sorry
know.
for your loss.
You were just asking for reasons why I would have done that, and that's the first thing that comes to mind.
Okay. Yeah, there's a biome all the way out here that's pretty good for the stuff I'm looking for.
Yeah, tell the sandworm to go. I jumped off again. Maybe that horseshoe would be a good... Let's see, where is it? Oh, you can create gold out of platinum bars?
Yeah. They do this, they make the same thing though, so it's merely for like armor or tools.
Ah.
Access.
Is it biome specific or something?
Yep. I think world gen specific is technically it, but yeah, in a way.
Because platinum only spawns in certain areas, whereas gold only spawns in certain areas?
Like I said, world gen specific.
Whoopsies. That's a lot of loose rope.
They should see where I'm at.
I let go again.
Here we go.
I thought. Did I not let go?
You should come to the sunken sea biome. It's pretty cool. It's got a cool song. It's all the way where I'm at. There's no evil biome or anything, so you're pretty safe.
I don't know what direction you went. To the left?
Left. Yeah, left.
Well, it's nighttime.
Yeah, so you can find it.
Ow. This weird crystal thing that I see on my walk again. That for some reason I only see at night. An eyeball. Huh? Can this eyeball not hit me?
I'm coming over there.
More crystal.
Do you not have any wormhole potions on you?
Nero, what's that in direct response to? You mean mid what? Mid what? What's so mid? My peak theory that I made? Because if that's what you're referring to, then I must say you were wrong. I think it's a fairly good theory. Oh, this game. Mid-game. I don't know. It's just... What do you think about that, Pluto? What do you think about this being a mid-game?
Let's hang him from the rafters. That's my opinion.
Hang him from the rafters. That's your opinion on it.
Yeah.
Ah. I jumped off.
You idiot! How could you do that? Bro doesn't have enough whimsy. That's what I think.
I've never had enough whimsy.
Most mid FNAF. Every FNAF game. That's a real truth, Nick, for you guys.
You really said that to a live stream?
Yeah, I did.
That's insane. That's insane.
Real truth, Nick, being told.
That's insane to say that.
I love that one gif where I think he like picks up something and then he like
It's the
throws
rock.
it into a nuke. Yeah, and it's like truth. I love using that one. It's funny.
That's insane. That's insane to say that.
Dude, I'm alright.
Nero, we need to sit down in a VC so that way we can talk about this Mike Helpy like script at some point later. Okay? Okay. The only reason I haven't been available for the last 2 days is because I spent 20 hours straight editing that mid video. It's the only reason I've been gone. But now that I'm back, because I am back, we will continue Mike Helpy.
Alrighty. Oh.
Ow.
Don't you have to go eat soon?
I do have to go eat soon. Ow. Ow. It's a good point. What's our stream at? We've had a lot of viewers. I hope you know that. For me, at the very least, we've had a lot of viewers.
2 hours?
We have been streaming for 2 hours. Do you want to call it here?
Okay. I've been streaming technically for a little longer, but yeah, we've been streaming for like 2 hours.
Want to pick up tomorrow?
Oh, we can. I don't mind. Depends if I get meds and work on my things. Oh my god. Shit's been We can.
Sounds good. Well, ladies and gentlemen, say goodbye to Pluto. He's gonna be put in the descriptions and stuff after this live stream's ended, so that way you guys can go follow him and you can tell him how much you guys think Five Nights at Freddy's isn't mid.
To be fair, I think the most hours on FNAF I have is UCM.
Of course.
Somehow.
Because it's free and one of the best games.
True. Alright, I'm gonna go get water. I'm so dehydrated.
Matane!